mountains, to see the scenery, and just kind of take everything in. So I think that it is so gorgeous down here, and some of you have never seen that before. So I wanted you guys to be able to kind of see a little bit of what it's like living in the South, y'all, okay? So I hope that everybody has had a great Tuesday, a great start to their week. So just thought that you guys could kind of see a little bit about my roots. I know I get asked that a lot. So basically where I'm from, it's just dirt roads and southern draws. So there y'all go. So y'all got it. The message this morning, for my safety, I'm not going to say exactly where this is, but roll tide. Hello. So I do apologize. We had a really good motivational message this morning. If you're new here, my name is Brittany, and it's really nice to meet each and every single one of you all. I love my followers. I love the people that support me. I support them as well. You guys mean so much to me. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for listening to me. And most importantly, absolutely, roll tide. Absolutely, my motivational people. I couldn't do this without you guys. Today's message was so uplifting, so encouraging, so inspiring. Yesterday we kind of talked about how misery loves company, and so today's message was focused about not letting the enemy win. And that could be within yourself, that could be enemies that, you know, are against you. So the enemy is telling you all these lies about yourself to where you don't want to prosper and you don't want to believe, because the enemy wants to see you fail. The enemy doesn't want to see you happy. The enemy puts all these things and thoughts inside of your head that maybe you have felt within yourself because you lack of confidence, or maybe it's the enemy that has made you feel that way. Some of you guys have had different trials, different tribulations, different stories of the reason of why that you feel how you feel. For me, I want to give back and let people know that they're loved, that they're worthy, and that they matter, that they're never too far gone, and you're never abandoned. You're never abandoned. The greatest thing to get back at a person that has let the enemy hard sometimes. Life is super hard, but you can never let the enemy win. And I want each and every single one of you guys to know that. I want each and every single one of you guys to know that you're loved. Nobody is too far gone, okay? Nobody's better than anybody else, okay? I want to make sure that everybody knows that today. In my lives, if you're new here, my people that have been here know exactly how I feel. You are no better than anybody else, and nobody that's lived a different life than you or has had it better than you. A lot of people have had things handed to them. So when you have to go work for something, you appreciate that way much more than having things handed to you. Some people have had really rough childhoods. Some people never had a mom. Some people never had a dad. Of course, you know, I've heard the fact that I lost my mother. Some people are struggling over losing a child. That's something that I hope that I never have to endure in my life. My thoughts go out with them all. Some people that have came into my lives have been in the military or are currently serving in the military. My thoughts go out to them, and thank you so much for sacrificing your life and laying your life down so that I can have my freedom and all of us can have our freedom. I have no idea what story you're facing today, what trial or tribulation that you're facing today, but I want you guys to be recognized. I want you guys to know that you matter, you have a purpose, you have a reason. Maybe, you know, you're dealing with things like, I'm just going to give up. I'm just going to give up. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to listen to the enemy, and I'm not going to push myself forward today, and I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up. If you continue to have that mindset and have that value within your life, you will never get anywhere. And it's so sad, because the biggest and greatest thing that I want each and every one of you to know is I may never meet you all, but I want you all to take everything I say in and move forward with your life. I think that people in the Army, whether they've served or they're currently serving, doesn't get enough recognition. I can't imagine the things that they see over there and have to deal with on a daily basis, and then come back to reality of the real life world and have to put that together. That is super, super hard. And all those fellow people, whether it be your grandparents, whether it be your dad or your mother, and women have fought in the Army. I salute you all and thank you all today for coming in and being in my lives and fighting for our country. It means so much. They are so unrecognized. But if you sit there and you let the enemy win, it can destroy you. The enemy wants to sit there. Miserable people have nothing better to do but to drag you down with them. And never, never. Hey, Vampin' Blood. Hey, you can never, and hello to everybody. Thank you guys for following. I'm not ignoring anybody. Sometimes when I start talking, I just focus on my motivationals. Thank you to my moderator that's on here. Sometimes there are inappropriate, rude comments that come on here and say these things, and it's really sad, because this is a motivational live. This is to help people. This is to give back for people that feel unworthy, that feel lost, that feel broken, that feel helpless, that don't have any confidence, that's going through a really rough struggle. You can never let the enemy defeat you and fight you. Do you want to stand where I'm standing right now for the next year, the next 6 months, the next 3 years of your life, and have nothing to show for yourself? Do you want to let the enemy overcome yourself? Absolutely not. If you take one step forward and you start believing in yourself, so many wonderful possibilities will happen in your life if you just believe. The biggest thing that I can tell everybody today is haters are going to hate, okay? People are going to be mean. People are going to be cruel. People are going to say things that knock you down, that tear you down, that hurt your feelings. But you got to be strong. You got to be strong. If you want to dream and you've got something that you have a mindset that you want to do, maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you might be older. Maybe when you were younger, maybe you didn't do the right things. Maybe you didn't have the right mindset. But you know what? You can do anything you want to do. You can go open that business. You can go back to school. You can go get that promotion with that job. You can achieve anything that you want to achieve if you just truly believe in yourself. And thank you for everybody that's saying that they served. I salute you. Thank you so much for serving our country. Thank you so much for putting your life on the line for me and all these people that are watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys do not get enough recognition for the stuff that you guys have to put up with over there. And hey blue butterflies, I am a motivational speaker. It's really nice to meet everybody new in here. I don't ever want anybody to feel like I have to repeat myself, but I also realize that I do have new people, so I don't mean to be repetitive. But I do want everybody that did say, all of my people that are in here, the people that commented that said that they serve, I want you to give them a big thank you. Because guess what? We wouldn't have our freedom today. I wouldn't be able to stand here today and talk to you all today if our fellow people and the people that are currently serving right now, that laid their life down for me and for you, and that fought and that had to deal with things and have to come home and deal with the things that they seen. I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for those people. So I want you all to give them a shout out, make them feel loved, and make them feel welcome. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for my freedom. Thank you to everybody that served and currently serving. I truly appreciate you all so much. It's so sad that recognized they're underappreciated. It's really, really sad to me. And whether you're a male, you're a female, you can serve both. Both genders can serve in the Army, and I salute all my males and all my females that have served for our country. A huge thank you. A huge thank you. A huge thank you to everybody. So the main thing that we focused on today and kind of touched about, like I was talking about, That was the enemy. You can never let the enemy win. You can never let miserable people get you to where to stop you from where you want to go, because they're so miserable with their own life. They've got nothing better to do but to talk about you, to talk about the neighbor, to talk about this person, talk about that person. Some people wake up every day looking to point out flaws about you and other people in their life. And if you're surrounding yourself around these people, you need to walk away. You need to walk away, because the enemy will never win unless you stop fighting. You have to keep fighting. You have to keep fighting for what you want. You have to keep fighting for what you believe for, and stay